Hey my friends, I'm glad to see y'all today. I hope you're having a great day. I got a lot of response on my recent video about using leftovers, frugal cooking, cooking from the pantry, cleaning out the fridge, all that kind of thing. And folks are telling me, homemakers are telling me they would like more content like that. So that got me to thinking, the wind's blowing and it feels great. The kids are playing out here today and I'm talking to y'all. But there are a couple of videos here that I already had on YouTube from my last farmhouse in Tennessee. And I thought, I'd like to revive those for you. So what I've done is I've cleaned up one or two of those. And I'm going to put them here fresh and new on YouTube for you. But this one today is dirty rice, y'all. Dirty rice is so wonderful. And it's kind of a staple down in the South where I'm from. So I hope you'll enjoy this cleaned up little video. I say cleaned up, I cut it up a little bit to make it shorter for you here this second time around, but it's a great recipe. And at the end, I'll tell you where you can find the printed or printable recipe. Hey y'all, I'm glad you stopped by my kitchen today. If you don't know me, I'm Miss Katie from Heritage Ways. Thanks for stopping. Let's make a frugal side dish that our family loves. Okay, y'all. Well, I tell you what, I wasn't planning to make a video today. Some days I do, or if I have time, but I've got a sick child in there. Bless his heart. And so I'm trying to doctor him, get his fever down naturally. And so I thought, hey, I'm going to pull out leftovers, make supper. Well, today I'm going to make dirty rice. Raise your hand if you've ever heard of dirty rice. Okay, it's a thing, y'all. It's a thing. And I don't know if it's a thing places other than the South. I mean, I doubt it, but I don't know. But you just cook up some rice, whatever your choice. Now, I'm using brown rice today just because that's what I have. And this can be made, we won't eat for another couple hours. So you can go ahead and cook your rice and let it sit there. You can use leftover rice for this recipe. That'd be good. Get your cast iron skillet. So I love Lodge. Lodge is made here in Tennessee. So your Lodge cast iron skillet. And I'm going to use a stick of butter. So you melt your stick of unsalted butter or your salted, whatever you have. Then after that's melted, put in some sliced and chopped onions. I'm hesitating because the restaurants that serve this, they don't do the onions. They only do the scallions or the green parts of the green onions. I sent Little Miss Homemaker. Yeah, I sent Little Miss Homemaker outside a while ago to find me some green onions in the yard. Now, a lot of y'all follow us at Homestead and you know these kinds of things, but somebody might not. Do you know you can eat the stuff that's in your yard? A lot of it. Just make sure you don't use chemicals and things, which we don't. That would not be good. So yeah, this is just green onions out of my yard I'm going to chop up here in a minute. But I do have just kind of some chopped onions, and I'll just kind of saute those just a little bit. I don't want them to turn brown in my butter. And then after I put those in there for about 30-45 seconds, I'm going to add these frozen peas. I'm just going to dump the frozen peas. I don't use canned peas. Could you? Yes, but frozen seems to be better because the canned is going to be more mushy for this. And then I'm going to slice these green onions up, and I'll throw those in at the last minute. So now you've got your butter, your onions, your peas. You throw your rice in here, okay? Now, I would suggest you put it a little bit at a time, just put it in there a little bit at a time to stir it. And then when you get the amount of rice in there that you want, this is the secret. This is what does it. This down here, I don't know where all they sell it, but this is Dale's Steak Seasoning. This happens to be the reduced sodium blend, which is a little thicker than the regular. I like it just as well. The regular is quite salty. Comes out of Birmingham, Alabama.
So yeah, it's a Southern product. Use it on beef, pork, I mean everything. It says beef, pork, lamb, poultry, fish, wild game, vegetables. We really like it. And it's just pretty much essential for dirty rice. So what you're going to do after you've got your peas and your onions and your rice in the pan, you're going to pour this. And as you see, the bottle was full the other day and I used not quite half. So that's it. So you're going to pour that in there and you're just going to stir it all up and you have dirty rice. But it's simple and it's so good. So we have restaurants that serve this, especially a catfish or a fish restaurant, catfish restaurant, steaks. So also tonight, I'm using things that I have. Honestly, I already had this the other day. It was just brand new, unopened in the pantry. I keep a pretty full pantry. Also for supper, I'm just going to saute, just for frugal tips here, this natural casing, uncured, hardwood smoked uncured beef sausage from Oscar Mayer, Selects Natural. I'm going to saute that with, this is a boar's head chicken breast, turkey I guess. Anyway, chicken and turkey that was marked down after Easter. So I'll just chop that up. That's I like boar's head products. So I'll just chop that up, kind of cube it with this. Kind of saute it, and then at the last minute I will add this leftover coleslaw mix, which you see was marked down when I got it, but it's not brown or anything, it's fine. And I've already used it some for coleslaw the other day, but see, I will saute this in with my meat, and so we'll have the dirty rice and the meat. So we're missing, we probably should have another vegetable or two, but that's, not every day is perfect. So that's it. That's what we're going to have. That's our frugal meal. That's a couple of tips. That's a recipe for you. So I hope that helps. Okay, y'all. So I've done what I told y'all to do a few minutes ago. In the background, we got Tom and Jerry cartoon playing because the little sick boy loves to listen to Tom and Jerry, and he woke up enough to want to watch DVD. So we've got our butter and onions and peas. And I put those green onions from the yard. I'm pouring this Dale sauce. Now I'm going to use it all. I got as much rice in here as I could. And I've got it on medium, a notch up above a medium gas heat. I added a little bit of pepper, black ground pepper. And so, hey, there's my little sick buddy. Come here, buddy. Let me see how you're feeling. I'm going to turn this down. How you feeling, honey? Not too good, he says. Okay, go back and lay down. Finish your Tom and Jerry. I'll come check on you after I finish my rice. Not too good. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fit some more rice in here. This will be good leftover. Tonight I'm feeding 7 of us. Sometimes I don't know because, the big boys have their jobs and sometimes they're not here or whatever. They have jobs, they have lives outside of these walls. If you want to be ultra frugal, which I am sometimes, well, try to be a lot of times. Put some water in here and shake it up to get the rest of it out. And sometimes I wouldn't want to do that if I didn't want to add too much liquid, but we're good in this case. Okay. I'm going to turn it off because everybody's not in here. It's not exactly time to eat yet, which is another idea for you. I'm going to reheat this. I went ahead because I had a pocket of time to finish it up for y'all. But I'm going to reheat this when everybody comes in from work. And we'll have it then. Here's what it looks like. It's called dirty rice. I'm not gonna, if I taste it, I'll burn my mouth. But it's so yum. Dirty rice. That's it, y'all. Frugal, cheap, and it's pretty good. See y'all next time. Oh yeah. It's good. It's good. And hot.
Well, I am fighting the noise of the wind today, so I hope you'll give me grace with that. But hasn't Little Music Man grown up? Oh my goodness, all the kids have. I think that video was from 2017 or 18, and they have just grown up. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that recipe. I hope it gives you some inspiration to use some leftover rice. I will put a link down below in the description box of where you can find that Dale seasoning. I'm not affiliated with them, but you can order it online. But we now live in Ohio, as y'all know, and I found it up here at the stores. So anyway, I don't know if you can substitute Worcestershire sauce. I've never done that. I think it would be too strong. But the recipe. That recipe is in my first cookbook. You can get my first cookbook on the website, heritageways.com. I'll put a link down in the description box below, but if you're watching this on a smart TV and you can't see the description box, just go over to heritageways.com and you're going to see the menu where it says Miss Katie's Cookbooks. That first cookbook that's in is just time-honored, family-loved recipes and stories and tips and tricks and menus. And I have my second cookbook as well. Also, you can find that recipe, you can get it for free. You can get a whole chapter, I should say, of my cookbook for free. When folks sign up to my newsletter, I send out the chapter, Vegetables and Sides, of my first cookbook, the whole chapter for free. And so that is going to be in that free gift to you. So you can sign up to my newsletter using the link down below as well. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this redo and kind of a look back at our last farmhouse and my kitchen there as I was learning to make videos, and I'm still learning as I go. But I hope you're counting your blessings today and just using your blessings as frugally and thankfully as you can. If you enjoyed that video, I think you're going to enjoy these two as well, because these are also going to share with you some frugal ideas that you can use in the pantry and in the kitchen.